Good day and welcome to my channel. This is day 2 of a 4-day itinerary for Dubai. So we started our day at Museum of the Future. This is a futuristic museum. I'm not necessarily a fan of museums. I find them to be boring, but this museum is very interesting and I think that everybody should visit it. It's also very futuristic. Just by looking at the outline here, this is the lobby area. It's very, very futuristic. So now we're going to start the tour off and then make our way to the lobby area. So in this area, we're given a brief of like what's going on. So apparently the museum is centered around the year 2071. What Earth will look like in 2071. The lady comes and she gives us a brief as to what we will be doing in the future and so forth. After the briefing, she guides us to the elevator. She asks us if we have any concerns about claustrophobia because we're literally going to be launching to space. I'm going to stop talking for a second and just let you hear the launch of space. Let's count down. Let's go into the space shuttle right now. Let's go.
This is your captain speaking. I'd like to welcome you all aboard today's spaceflight to OSS Hope. It's a beautiful day, so we're expecting a spectacular journey. Please prepare for launch in just a few moments.
Falcon go to launch. T-minus 3, 2, 1, 0. Ignition. And that's liftoff.
Launching, Paula. I'm going into space. We're going into space, guys. Bye-bye, Earth.
Falcon copy. We have vector prediction phenomenal.
So basically, you're going to basically orbit above Earth. It's an elevator, but it does a very good simulation of actually feeling like a rocket ship. So it vibrates. The audio is good. It's a very good experience, I must say. It does a spaceship simulation pretty well. Basically, you're gonna orbit above Earth. Then after a period of time, now you're gonna stop, and then you're gonna exit to the space station, so to speak. I won't go into the details of the entire tour because I think that would ruin the experience for everybody here. So I'm just going to harp on the stuff that I find to be very interesting. So this is like an interplanetary thing. Afterwards, we made our way to this is like an intergalaxy where, everything orbits and, Earth here. This is the one of the things that I found very interesting. There was a sequence in which they basically took the DNA of every animal, so to speak, and they sequenced and captured the DNA of the animals and then illuminated them. I think that was pretty cool. So it's like they have the shape of the animal, their DNA is inside and it's sealed inside and they illuminate it. I think that's pretty cool. So there's the left is for animals and I think the right is for plants. So I think that's very, very, very cool. They did a very good job in this room. It's very, very pretty. The lights, the luminescent. So here we are walking through, I don't even know what this is, to be honest with you, but it's a simulation of how, I guess how decor will look in the future. I'm not sure what this is, but you basically enter here, and then from here, we basically made our way to several other portions, and then this is like a intergalaxy thing. When you step on this thing, it almost tricks you. It plays with your senses somewhat, so this is pretty cool. Then afterwards, we went downstairs and then we went to basically futuristic cars, what the future of cars will look like. So these are electric cars that were made by Audi. So these are like prototypes, actual prototypes, and they're actually working cars. It is what the future supposedly will look like. So this is an electronic bus with no wheels because it's going to hover. And then this car is electric. So when we're finished, we went outside and we did a little video in the middle of the circle because the museum is like a circle, it's shaped like a circle. So you're allowed to go here and then take a video of inside the circle and pictures, whatever you need to do, you can do that inside. So this is Museum of the Future. We're going to move on to the next one. So we basically went on to the desert safari, and we basically drove like half an hour out into the desert. We exchanged cars from the bus to the 4x4 car, and oh my god, this one was very, 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 very scary. This activity is not for the faint of heart. As you can look, the ride is very bumpy. The aim of it is to simulate somewhat of a roller coaster ride throughout the sands. It's a 4x4 car, so it's very equipped to handle the sand and they deflate the tires and everything. But I'm telling you, it's very, very scary. As you see the look on my face, I'm very terrified. The first thing the guy was like, "Hey, buckle up." This is an example of what the car was doing. This is not exact my video, but this is an example of what the car was doing. It vibes very aggressively throughout the sand. So what we did was called dune bashing. And if you don't believe me that it was very scary, if you look at the video, I started the video as a Muslim, and the man knocked the Muslim right out of me. As you look at my head right now, I'm officially a bald head. So I started as a Muslim and I'm now a bald head. The ride continued very aggressively, but if you're an adrenaline junkie, I think you would like something like this. For me, I'm not. It did calm down though, and it became very, a scenic ride after the adrenaline. So here we're just looking at the scenery. Everything is calmed down finally. We were able to get out of the car and then take some photos. The guy did an excellent job in taking the photos for us. We did a 360 video here. This entire activity cost about $120. We did a dune ATV. So we got on the ATV for about 15 minutes and then we rode through the desert. That was very fun. I enjoyed that thoroughly. See Paul over there, we got on the ATV and then we just scrolled through the desert. It wasn't very dusty. I think that was very cool. It wasn't very dusty. I didn't need a dust mask or anything like that. So that was very enjoyable. Be careful though, because the ATVs can be very dangerous to ride in the desert depending on the sands that you go to, but we followed the exact path that the instructor laid out for us. After that activity, we decided to go and ride camels. So this is very funny. So I thought this was animal abuse because I'm like, hey, there's no way this animal can manage me. I'm almost like 280, but apparently camels can carry up to 900 pounds. Me and Paula, we don't equal 400 pounds, so I think we should be fine here. It's very bumpy. It's a very bumpy ride, and it's not like riding a horse. The last activity of the day was dune bashing. It recently rained in Dubai, so the sand was not dry enough for dune bashing. So as you can see, it wasn't a very smooth process. So we started the night off to the entertainment section. So this aim is to replicate a traditional Dubai Emirati dinner or celebration. So, over the right side that you just saw was for the regular people. And over this side apparently is for royalty. They charge you more for royalty apparently, and it's just some chairs, but it's to simulate the exact Emirati experience. So let's call this guy Bad Boy Spinny. So he started off with basically just he spun. Like this guy spin and he spin, and he kept on spinning the entire time. And I will say that this guy is pretty cool. So Bad Boy Spinny lit up, like Bad Boy Spinny light up like the night sky. And he kept on spinning and spinning and spinning and spinning and spinning. And oh my gosh, this man was spinning. These people are as confused as I am as to why this man is spinning so much. But he kept on spinning nonetheless. This man eventually took off his spinny thing, his skirt spinny thing. And then the man basically put the spinny skirty thing over his head. And then he just walked through the audience with his spinny skirty thing. And he was like, hey, and he smiled for the camera. Say cheese, yay. That's Bad Boy Spinny right there. Good performance. Then we had some good Emirati traditional food. We had like a kebab over a grilled. I have no idea what these things are, but it tasted decent. It was good. Then afterwards we had some dessert, and then let's invite to the stage Bad Girl Flat Stomach. So Bad Girl Flat Stomach came on the stage, and she was doing something with her stomach and her waist and her body. Mommy was doing some things, and she did this and she did that. And then let's invite to the stage Bad Boy Fire. So Bad Boy Fire now he came onto the stage and he was lighting up the stage and he was doing all sorts of stuff. So this is where he was the last performer for the night, and this is where all the activity ended. The entire activity was $120 for entire thing, for the entire safari, the dune bashing, everything that I just showed you about the desert safari. It was $120 for 2 people. I think that was an amazing value, and I would highly recommend ABC Tours if you're ever in Dubai for Dune Desert Safari. Thank you for watching my video, and please subscribe, share, like, and comment if you have any questions. Thank you so much. Bye.